Shaker, shut up. What's up? I woke up a bit late today, so starting stream a bit late. As you can see, didn't have a shirt on. I've got a bar stop here on GJ. Let's do a quick breakdown. So pretty much got very similar levels in from yesterday. Still the same idea, looking for bars. Yesterday's candle closed bearish, alright. But if we're looking at the structure here on the 4 hour, we just had a little pullback. We had this solid engulfing bullish candle, alright, a little bit of ranging, lower volume, and we've closed bullish on the previous 4 hour candle. All of this structure is still bullish. We do have a resistance here at 168.200, alright. So if we can break above these highs, I'm anticipating price to move up to fill this range right here, and then potentially further on to 169, and final targets for buys, longer term buys, will be 172. So if we can get involved here this morning in buys, we could potentially have runners to 172. So yeah, based off the 4 hour here, we've got this bullish candle closure. Once we break that high, we've got about 25 pips to the next high. Alright. Stops. I'd like to keep stops below the previous 4 hour candle. Alright. Stops will be quite big, 40 something pips. So obviously just adjust your lot size, but keep in mind targets here are, you know, like I say, first target 25 pips, but we've got another level right here at 75 pips, and final targets are like 300 something pips. So 40 pips stop, worth it. Stop loss matters going on this morning. What are you talking about? Yeah, impulse entry. Break of the previous 4 hour highs. Feeling like Roger Banks this week. Only taking impulse entries. Gold, yeah. Just been looking at this. So we broke out of this daily trend line, and we had a pretty strong move up yesterday. Very strong move up, but we're still tapping into higher time frame selling areas. I would expect us to push up into 1726. Alright, but we'll see what price does at this point. Right now, we do have a 4 hour bullish candle closure here. These two previous 4 hour candles have no bottom wicks, so I'm expecting this 4 hour to come and create a bottom wick for these. Now what may happen at that point is, once we tap this level, creating these bottom wicks, oftentimes what we'll see in that situation is price then come back, flip bullish, and continue moving up. But I may just leave gold here today. We've got CPI tomorrow, so we may just have a bit of ranging today. And also, I'm just not convinced with bars, to be honest. We've pushed quite deeply into this previous weekly and monthly support. So this is basically the level we are retesting here on a higher time frame. It's crazy. Monday and Tuesday took sells here on gold. You can see yesterday's sell was basically the wick of that 4-hour candle and secured 90% basically perfectly right there. And then Tuesday we caught this move down right here, also securing 20 something pips. So 2 days in a row been on the wrong side of the market and still made money. But anyway, let's just be patient here on gold. Won't we wait for candle closure above? This is what I've been looking at lately. These impulse entries, I'll only be taking them if I've already got a 4-hour candle confirmation. So here I'd say that we do have a nice strong bullish 4-hour. If we break those highs coming into a time of volume, I would expect us to move up here. So lower time frame, it seems like an impulse entry, but in reality we already have a 4-hour candle closure. I think my stop loss I'll keep around 35 pips on the low of this previous bearish doji candle. Not sure which range you're talking about, Shaker, but since you say that, this range is very clean. Also making me very happy to take these impulse entries. Okay guys, before we get triggered in here, let me go make myself some breakfast. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Buy stop value on my Forex funds, I've got it at 250. 168 250. You got that, Wayne? 168 250. This should go on second half of our candle. Yeah, it looks like we got a 30-minute candle closure already. Was bullish at least. Obviously not triggered in just yet. Creating a nice little bottom wick here on this current candle. Yeah, we look good to drive up here. I'm looking to have my stops at 167 900. I wanted them below the 4-hour candle, but it does seem a little bit excessive. Below the 4-hour candle is definitely logical, but you know, most times we're using like a previous 30-minute candle for our stop loss or previous hourly, so I think this is reasonable. Our stops are below some of this lower time frame structure here. What time is London session? It's in an hour and a half. Is the London session same with RCT London kill zone? Ask RCT. The support here that we formed here on gold also lines up quite perfectly with our weekly and monthly support, as you can see right there. So if we can break back below 1707, we did have this very impulsive move from yesterday which could get corrected. But like I say, with CPI tomorrow, I would maybe just expect to see some ranging here. And then tomorrow is going to give us a lot of answers. DXY. Alright, we are at some critical support area. Still respecting overall bullish structure, just in a range, and we're sitting at the bottom of this range right now. We are seeing price stabilize and some bullish pressure coming back here. Yeah, it looks good to see some dollar strength through the day here. So like I say, if we can break below 1707, I would potentially be looking for gold sells. This range is very clean, makes sense for us to fill this range. But yeah, I'm also not convinced with the 4-hour candle closing bullish like that. Like I was saying earlier, we could come down, create that bottom wick for those previous 2 candles right there, and then still turn bullish. Your daily is also bullish here. But you know, this is very normal for gold, where we have these strong pullbacks, and then as we move into some of these key levels, we don't even really show like any crazy signs of rejection on the daily. There's no massive wicks here or anything, and we just started to move down. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see us move down from these levels. You know, look here, previously strong move up, no top wicks here really, and we just melted. Gold going to 1761. Yeah, I think you shouldn't get taken away with that bullish move yesterday and last week Friday. Alright, we need to break above very key bearish structure here. Price is still bearish overall. Gold is still very much bearish. We are in a higher time frame range. Alright, so we clearly need a catalyst to see a break out of this range. And I don't believe that there's anything major enough to be driving price back up to 1760. Until we break above 1730, I can tell you now, there's a very low chance we go to 1760. I'm not saying we can't, obviously it's about probabilities, but you would need to see a break above 1730. So don't be taking buys right now, think you're going to hold to 1760. And if you do, Go buy a lotto ticket. I'm looking at gold here. Meanwhile, I've got a buy stop on GJ. Would you say psychology was the defining factor in your trading between doing it professionally and part-time? 100%. Trading, to me, trading is more about knowing yourself than knowing the market. Obviously, you do need to do your homework. You do need to understand fundamentals so you can make informed decisions. This is a business. These decisions are business decisions. It's not just a game. So you need to be making informed decisions. You need to be educated. You need to educate yourself. But of course, at the end of the day, even a consistent trader, if you look at the equity curve, if you see a drastic dip in the equity curve, that is from human error. So trading errors are what will make or break you. It can take you one trade to blow your account. So you have to have the discipline to either not make those errors at all or keep those errors to a minimum, and you'll start to see your equity curve start to even out and just consistently rise. Obviously, you need to get to some level of consistency, but as you go on and improve, you start to iron out those equity tips and you start to make less mistakes. That is obviously once you've been journaling, taking notes on what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you can improve on. Knowing when to walk away is also very powerful. That all comes down to psychology. Because you can think, oh, I'm the man, and push on through, take 10 trades a day. And maybe one day that's great for you, but the next day you actually realize, okay, you're just over trading. And when you overtrade, you're just gonna dig yourself a hole. It's human nature to, or as humans, you know, we only have maybe 2 or 3 emotional decisions in a day that we can accurately, sorry, I'm just sorting out the Discord. What's up, guys?
Mr. Connor, how are you?
Good, and you?
Always good, thanks.
What were you telling Wayne yesterday, Nico?
What do you mean, what was I telling him?
You told me you said something about the Raja Banks thing. What he said about the psychology.
I said something.
Yeah.
I showed you what I said.
You told me you said something about the Raja Banks thing. Yeah, I can hear myself echoing there.
Yeah, me too. What do you mean? I told you about, I told him what I sent you.
Yeah. That's a very...
What was it?
I was just saying, I wanted you to say it on stream.
Oh, I can if you want me to.
Because I forgot what you said.
Yeah, me too, basically.
I just woke up like...
Before I say anything, Wayne, can I say the question you were asking? Is it fine for me to like repeat the question you asked me so I can give my answer? Else my answer won't make sense to people. Okay. Wayne asked me, what do I think about the idea of closing, or well, not closing, but moving to break even after like a smaller pip grab? So let's say you're on like 7, 8, 9 pips. You move to break even and then you accept a break even trade. Or if you don't accept the break even trade, you just leave your runner to your full position to run, and then you close where partials would be closed, and then like take it like a normal trade. The thing is, you're basically moving stop loss to break even like really fucking fast.
Yeah.
And basically, all I said to him was, I'll read the message I sent because I don't feel. To answer this, I think moving stop loss to break even before 8 pips is fine, but then close out partials too, because it's basically a scalp and not an actual like trade we take. And I said, remember, we put stop loss outside the structure or underneath the previous low or high of a setup. So moving stop loss to break even is based off us seeing market reach a certain point and believing it won't come back to our break even point. That's why we close partials and leave a runner, because we're securing our profits and believing what we left will continue to take profit. So I'd say yes, it's fine to move break even after 8 to 12 pips, but close 50% when you do first. And then I said, like, if it takes like a Connor trade, then like leave that and manage it the same as a Connor would. But then I said as well, just remember, you'll need to take 6 trades compared to us having a 60 pip runner. So you're risking 6 trades compared to 1 trade. And I'd rather risk 1 trade than get into the market 6 times and risk 6 trades. So yeah, and then obviously I said as well the emotions behind trading 6 trades a day. Like a human can't just have emotionless trades going. You're gonna have emotions behind those trades because it's based off money, not just normal decisions.
Yeah, that's a very powerful thing to remember, because if you are only, you know, giving your trade 8 pips, 10 pips all the time, then, you know, maybe your win rate increases, but that's not the answer to all your problems, because how big is your stop loss? Okay,
Not just that.
most
you have
times,
to up your lot to actually grab it.
but
just
think about
bad.
this, most times your stops are 20 to 30 pips. Like realistically, that's what I found to, you know, that's what we average here.
And they're like 40, it's outside structure, which makes
Yeah.
sense way more as well, not
Yeah,
just a low
sometimes
or
even
high.
40 pips. So sometimes you're gonna take a stop loss, and then there goes 4 or 5 wins out the window because you don't let your winners run. So, like Nico says, instead of taking 6 trades to build up basically what we would maybe do in 1 trade, then rather just be patient, wait for those higher probability setups. So even if you are taking a couple trades a week, wait for those higher probability setups where you do feel a bit more confident and let it run. If it doesn't play out, that's the probabilities. And you need to understand that that is just part of the game, that you are going to take losses, but make sure that you are just taking those higher probability trades and give them a little bit of room to run. A lot of guys are very anal with managing risk in terms of like moving stops to break even so soon. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, maybe not 9 times out of 10, sometimes it does help, but you need to know where to put your stops at break even. Sometimes when you're going break even too soon, you're just throwing away a very good trade for no reason.
Break even is there for us to see it moving like the way we want it. Like that's the point we decided it's not going to come back, basically, in a sense. That's why we're comfortable with taking partials moving to break even. It makes sense what we do. You can't move early, basically, unless you're literally gonna get stumped out. Like 5 out of 10 trades will probably get break even trades, and then you'll have your odd winner. I don't know.
For this trade, for example, this range right here is very nice and clean. I'm expecting once we break these highs to fill this range. And looking to the left, there's nothing really stopping us from moving back up here. So this is a trade where I'd maybe give it a little bit more room to run and not be in a rush to go break even. And I would actually only go break even, because I'm planning to have runners here. I would only go break even as we move into this resistance at 28 pips. So it's not always going to be 10 pips, because we could easily...
I think a lot of people, like, not a lot of people, but most people that struggle to have runners and stuff like that, because even I do it, I struggle as well with runners. But the thing I think is people don't see a lot of return on their runners, because say you're not comfortable with the runner, you're only leaving 10%, sometimes only 5% of your position in the trade. And that thing, even if it runs 100 pips, it's not going to bring you that much return. It might only bring you 0.5% after a full 100 pip move. And then you're like, well, that's not a lot. But meanwhile, only, like, you know. So I think people should, like, just base it off, like, not even percent of amount of profit they make. They should just see the pip grab their runner gets and get more comfortable to leave bigger positions in as a runner. Then they'll see more return.
Yeah, you guys need to realize that when you start to up your lot size, and let's say you get to a point where you're leaving a full 1 lot runner, if you can just leave that to run for 100 pips, you've got your stop loss at break even, then that's just, you know, at that point you're making money while you sleep. If you can hit your 100 pip TP with a 1 lot runner, it's $1,000 for nothing.
But don't over risk it. Wait until your account is comfortable with handling a 1 lot as a runner. Once you're there, you're there. So like practice it now with whatever you can, whatever is comfortable on your account. Practicing it there. Once you're on the bigger accounts, as time goes, you're just gonna be more and more comfortable with leaving the same percent. One day it's gonna be a 1 lot or a 2 lot running as a runner. Then that's like basically like a lot of fucking money that's just moving as a runner.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of more sense to everyone all of a sudden, because it's more money they're seeing come back. Like,
yeah, 100%. That's what I wanted to say as well. You actually need to get to that point though, and you're only gonna get there by doing it now with a smaller lot, building yourself up. You may not see a return on a runner with a 0.01, alright, but I promise you, you're getting your return in experience, in confidence, in skill.
Start on your pips and then up your percent by 5% up until the point of 25%. Work out what 5% was on that pips, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then see the difference. You just leave runners. You'll get there. Like, that's it. So, I sold gold this morning.
Yeah.
I woke up at like, I don't even know what time. Sometime this morning I woke up at 2, 3, somewhere around there. And I see if you go to, I don't know if you're on gold right now.
Yeah.
If you go to gold, you'll see on a 1 hour, there's a wick there. Like maybe like 8, 9 candles back. There's a low wick. Then we broke the low.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to sell it on that low break. Then I was watching it in the 30 minutes after that hour that's there with the like looks like no bottom wick, that hour. After that hour closed and the next hour open, and that bottom wick was there. After there's no like bottom wick.
Yeah.
And I thought go up to the top. And I closed straight away and I fucking went to bed. I'm still happy I did it. Didn't really run, but
But I mean,
that candle that closed with no bottom wick. I remember. I think you said it on stream yesterday as well. That's why you didn't take some position or something like that.
yeah.
At the moment I saw that, thought about what we've said, and then I just closed. I think it's a good close. I mean, I might have been able to get like 10 pips, maybe, if I'm lucky, but I'd rather not be in that trade for 5-6 hours.
No, I think it was a good close.
Uh,
Very good. I mean, look what had happened afterwards.
yeah, my position never opened, luckily. And it came down to my position was 1708.1, I think, something like that. And then 09.1, I'm not sure, but yeah, it literally came way like points is what we call it, yeah, a half a pip
Yeah.
from my inch, and then went back up, and that's when I closed and hit that half. At least I made a nice call half asleep this morning. I was hoping to swing that bitch a bit, to be honest with you. It'd be nice.
What time was that? Asian Open.
But to be honest, like on TradingView, the candles are looking very different to my phone, so that's what I'm trying to figure out exactly where it was. There wasn't Asian Open. Well, it's Asian Open an hour later now as well. So then,
I'm actually not sure, to be honest with you.
I don't fucking
I don't
know.
think they have
So,
daylight savings, so it shouldn't be.
it was 3 o'clock, I think it was, and then like around 3:30, I think I closed position because that's when the next candle opened up and did its thing, something like that.
Yeah, but that was a good call. I think if I were half asleep and I took that trade, you know what I'd do? I'd go back to sleep. I'd wake up in showdown. So, well done.
Yeah, I know, but you'd also not fall asleep. You'd wake up the whole time. That's why, like, after I saw something
Yeah,
like
I'd set an
untick my
alarm for like
boxes,
every 30 minutes.
when something unticked my boxes, I was like, nah, it's fine. I'll close this trade and I'll wait till tomorrow. It's fine, no problem.
And that's the mindset you guys need to have. You know, you get into a trade and maybe you see something that I do this too. But maybe you see something that's telling you, okay, you should get out, and you don't listen because you think, okay, this is the trade. You need to have that mindset that, okay, this is maybe not the trade. Get out, and there's always going to be another opportunity.
Even if it plays out, that's cool. That's a paper trade. Hey, my setup worked out. I was right. That's cool. That's all you need. You don't need to be making money every trade, but if you know trades worked out, it gives you confidence. If it played out, that explains the reason you got out before it went wrong. So there's lots of things to look at. Just not, exited a trade and it played out. Fuck. Don't just look at it like that.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, gold. My buys for the day on gold. It's just ranging really. I think today might be just setting up for CPR, so we might see us range for the rest of the day. Thank you guys, appreciate that. We also have some FOMC speakers later today, which could have an effect on gold, obviously. Depending on what they say, could bring some dollar strength. But CPI is certainly going to hold a lot of weight. And personally, I'll rather wait for CPI before I execute anything on gold.
Well, Jeffrey, bro, to answer your question, if you come to a live account, do you want to be doing stupid shit you were doing on a demo account? Or do you want to come from a demo and do the shit you were doing from the demo straight over to your live? If you're going to do two different things on two different accounts, that's not going to work out for you. So do what you would do on a live account, on the demo account, become consistent, then go to the live account. If 1 to 2 trades is your plan, the same thing happens on the demo. 1 to 2 trades, same lot you would use on a live account, exact same thing. There's no difference in your demo to your live. There should be no difference. So
Yeah, really, there should
can't
be
build bad habits on the demo.
no difference. You should trade a demo the way you're gonna trade your real account.
That's how you see if you're consistent or not.
Mm.
If your setup works. Backtesting works nicely for like if you want to get confident in like the setup you're looking at. So then you can go to different pairs and try it on different pairs because technically your setup's your setup. What you're looking for, if you see it in any pair, should be setup you're looking for. If it ticks all your boxes no matter the pair, that's the trade you take. Backtesting, you can just go do that on different pairs, get confident in your setup, your strategy, whatever. And then yeah, start executing it on 1 or 2 pairs or whatever you choose. You know, it's actually doing that very fucking well, Connor. I don't know if he's showing you stuff as well, but Carl Art, bro, have you seen what he's been doing with support and resistance on 4 hour?
Yeah, he told me he's what he's doing with the 4 hour. He sent me a
He's trading
screenshot
like-
yesterday. He's doing well.
You see how many pairs he's trading?
He's doing
He's
very
looking-
well. I just
Oh.
asked him why did he take so many trades? Because he took
That's
like 10
what-
trades yesterday.
Yeah, I asked him the same thing, but like, I also told him that it's fine if he's taking 10 trades because they all tick his boxes technically. That's what he says. So like, all of them are ticking his boxes. It's just a lot of different pairs. So he's not. I don't know how to think about that one, bro. Because like, you're not taking multiple trades on the same pair. That like, good luck, fuck you, you know.
Yeah.
Taking it different pairs which are like the same opportunity. I don't know. It's different, dude.
Also, I think with a 4 hour, it's a lot slower. So, you know, you've got a lot more time to calculate your moves and
Yeah.
probably manage
Come-
risk as well.
Like
Sorry,
I
I was
said,
just in a phone call, so I'm back now.
yeah. But if he's running his setups on every currency that he's looking at, and it's playing out, bro, that shows quite that his setup that he's looking for, whatever he's looking for is working nicely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's now, I think it's his second week profitable now, I think almost every day of that setup. So that's why he wanted to go to fund it this week. I told him, no, do it this week again. And if you see it this week again, you know, like it's actually starting to play out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but Carl knows his shit. He
100%,
needs.
bro.
Yeah, he just mustn't over risk. I think that's what he did the other day. But it's good that we talking to him now, I think.
Oh, because he's showing me all his trades for every day. So, I keep him accountable at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to
Yeah,
have
but-
someone like that. Especially, you know, when you're starting out trading, you don't have anybody who actually understands the journey you're on.
But Connor, just remember, if I do some stupid shit, you can't PK me. Well, you can, but just on the right side of my face, please. Not the left. The left might make me fucking dizzy, but
No way. Hourly looks kind of funny here. Based off the 4 hour, it's still very much valid. We've got a nice bottom wick now. Our bar stop is also on the break of the current candle, the current daily high. So we should see some volume pre-London if we do break these highs.
Yeah, I'm still in that gold trade from yesterday.
Is it?
so. Oh, you're on break even.
No, I've still got my stops above structure.
Don't understand that, Jared, bro. You were like 30 plus pips in profit, weren't you? Your entry was 14, my friend.
My
And it went
entry
down.
was 14.3. And it went
Like now, like that's more than like now. I'd even go to break even. I wouldn't even fucking wait for it to go down to 07.
But
Yeah,
that's the
but-
thing. Some people have like a completely different strategy or
I'm
way
telling you
of
now. I
looking
can
at
tell you
things.
why. Jared, you think there might be a double top, before it comes down? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
facts.
So the thing
Yeah.
is, So the thing is, I'm risking a 2 lot, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Listen, if I take this loss, right, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be like, oh my fuck. I've moved my stop in because my stop is about 45 pips, if I'm not mistaken. So I've
Oh.
moved my stop in to 27, right? So I'm thinking now, if it can come down to retest yesterday's resistance, that's going to be a whole lot more upside than just that little loss. You know what I'm saying?
You just say you move your stop loss to 27.
27 pips.
Oh, fuck me. I
Yeah.
thought you meant 1727.
Oh, no.
What would it say? And you're saying a 2 lot is low risk for you? What fucking account
Yeah,
do you
yes.
have? Yes.
Yeah, so this is just like, it's not the end of the world. So if I
No,
take
I
this loss, I'm
feel
like, oh yeah.
I think
only thing.
when you're using when you're using a higher risk to reward, which Jared does a lot, you don't need to be as active with managing risk. So it's kind of more like a set and forget kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Which I
So-
do as well when I'm looking for more of like a swing as well. I'll just have a very safe stop. Make sure I'm taking it off like a higher time frame key level. And
But the
then
thing is, like, 2 lots,
plus it.
70. If you had 70 pips, basically, you could have grabbed $1,400.
Yeah.
Me, I don't need more than that, bro. Like, I'm very satisfied with just adding that just to the account, my friend. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but there's
means
still
odds.
281 pips that I can get out of this if it breaks that low. I don't
100%,
see
but
why.
like, okay, you
why-
probably weren't awake at this fucking time as well, so.
No. After
Yeah, no, fuck it,
after-
never mind.
after our shenanigans on WhatsApp, I was basically went to bed.
Oh, shenanigans. Your fucking shenanigans.
Oh
You-
yes. Yes.
No. Oh, fuck. I
Um,
don't even know.
but
Shut
what-
up, I don't want to go in.
One thing I wanted to say, what Jared was saying
Yeah.
there, so there's 300 and something pips left on the table. There was something I spoke about a while ago where I said, be open to having these bigger trades. Be open to having runners. Be open to
Excuse me, I'm just
100
getting a
pip
phone.
trades, whatever, but don't chase them. They're gonna come, you'll find them, and they'll just happen. But you have to be open to them. So the way Jared approached the trade was, like I say, more of a set and forget, not moving stops to break even, and that's fine. The risk to reward is worth it. I also take trades like that, more swing trades now and then, not all the time. But if, you know, gold, let's say this is the high. Jared said he was in at 1714 something. I mean, look at that entry. You know,
Can I ask you, honestly, did you have one stop loss before this trade you took now, from the trade you showed last night, or didn't that one trigger? I'm not sure what happened to the first trade you sent. Did that one trigger and it stops, or did you not get in at all? Hey, Jared, I'm fucking talking to you.
I think he went off.
I'm smacking.
So,
Oh,
I mean, stops are like, on a normal day, that would be a big stop, right? 60, 70 pips. But he's clearly worked out his lot size to what he's comfortable risking. And now, if he were to just take a break even on this trade, you know, after it went 30 pips in profit, then that would just be a break even trade. Whereas if it plays out to his analysis, there's like at least another 300 pips on the table here.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you are like getting these.
how do you come eat it like this all of a sudden? I just
No,
spoke to
sorry.
you.
Sorry, I just had to finish my last phone call for the morning. Now I'm done. So now, full attention on this.
Pretending to be important, okay? Yes, sis.
Please focus, Jared.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
Whew.
Stop sending yourself voice notes and listening to them. It's not phone call. Okay.
Listen to this, okay?
Sorry,
You
sir.
are
How dare
taken- You taken out of that photo on WhatsApp, so just so you know.
I'm fine with that, bro. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so if you do take these trades, it's not your everyday, okay, cool, we're just gonna randomly put in 100, 200, 300 pip trades. But when you do get them, you know it's only once a month, once every few months. So it's not like the biggest deal if you do lose one of these, because you know it's not going to be an everyday thing. Even though the risk is a lot, in the sense of like, okay, cool, you're risking, let's just say like 20 grand, you know you're going to make it up, you know, when you take this next trade. The previous trade is going to cover for 10 of these, you know what I'm saying?
GJ.
What did you ask me when I wasn't listening? Sorry.
Did I ask him, Connor? Did you take one L before you got into that gold trade?
No,
Or did it?
I didn't
Did
get
it not, I
activated.
didn't know what you sent. It never triggered whatever you're looking for.
It didn't trigger. Yeah, I
It
was
wasn't an
using
hour. It's just
TradingView on
a
my
sell stop.
yeah, it was just I was using TradingView on my phone, so I put it underneath, but it looked activated, and I was like, fuck, I'll just say I got a sell stop, and then I'll let you guys know.
If I don't get triggered in here,
Okay.
on the break of the high, stops are about 35 pips. Coming now.
Okay, stress. GJ. Hey, Nico.
Oh.
Let's go, GJ. Let's go. Oh, fuck, dude. Connor?
What's up?
Let's go, GJ. Let's
Jared? No, please.
Oh, goodness, dude. Nico didn't even respond to that. So I know he's over.
Shaker's singing with you.
Oh, goodness.
I'm actually sorry, Chad. I always call you Shaker, and I probably always will.
Even me.
Yeah, dude, you shake it to us.
Shaker the money maker. Okay, as soon as we break these highs, we'll be in.
Last time Jared did this, he cursed us.
And I'm in. Bar stops have been activated. Got 35 pip stops here. 167,900 is my stop loss.
At 167,900.
Yeah.
Target?
The moon.
Yeah,
Looking to maybe hold runners into 172, but my first target will be to fill this hourly range here. So 168,550 will be my first target.
There's a lot of shouts at you, Connor.
I know.
Because I thought you left to trade in for London Open, but then I remembered it's an hour later.
What's happening with my chart here?
Connor, the way you asked why now, like Nico repeatedly shouts at you during the day.
Nah, man.
When he's a monkey, he gets me. That's all.
Yeah. It's like when your parents are like, when they call your full name and you say, "Oh fuck, what did I do now?"
Literally.
So the no bottom week, Connor. Does trading we have a bottom week on 30 minutes and 15?
No, it doesn't.
So like sometimes I see chat like your screen, like underneath you, that chat, I can see like different sentences or like some people saying different shit, but then the actual chat, it doesn't show. Very weird.
Maybe like your actual YouTube chat.
Yeah, like it's different to what I see on the screen something.
Make sure it's set to live chat. Sometimes it's on top chat, or mine's set to top chat actually.
Maybe you set it to live chat.
Oh, mine was on top chat, so maybe I missed some of you guys' messages. Sorry.
Where do you change it, man?
In the
top
chat,
left
there
of the
should be
chat.
like somewhere where it says either top chat or live chat. Then if you click on it, it should give you an option to change it. No, actually, I don't know how to do it on YouTube.
On YouTube, if you go to like the, you know, most where you got the chat coming up on your right,
Oh, there we go.
then the top left of that box, you get top chat and live chat.
Someone's on top chat, doesn't he?
VE 165. Sorry, 168 500. Yeah, that'll be my break-even point. Are you in a bar on GJ? Yes, I am.
Oh, what's your stop loss price though? 4 hour.
Yeah, at this point it's basically on the lows of the current 4 hour. I put it on the bottom of this. If you look on the hourly time frame, there's like a bearish doji a little bit further back, like 3-4 candles back. I put it on that low.
What was our entry on this trade meant to be? 260. 260.
Yeah, 260.
Okay, yeah, no. I got exactly that. I thought I got slipped like by 6 pips now, bro. Fuck me. I was gonna say how.
In terms of managing risk, let's see how the 30-minute candle closes.
Pat, we are currently in a buy on GJ.
Yeah.
Got
Told
slipped
them
by
on.
5 pips.
Oh,
Surely.
okay.
Maybe half a
You
pip.
cannot. I didn't get slipped. I thought I got slipped, but I didn't get slipped. You probably got slipped by half a pip, not 5 pips. It's 5
Yeah.
points that you're getting.
I got slipped by half a pip.
So if you got in at 65, then that's half a pip. 65, yeah, half a pip. No, I didn't have any slippage. You also got in the exact right, eh?
My entry's 254 because my bar stops were 250, so I slipped by like
Yeah.
0.4.
Yeah, but you have to account for spread, Chad. How, bro? Like, that doesn't make sense.
What? I also don't understand either.
He's saying spread is basically 3 pips on its own, but spread is 30. And he's saying he got slipped 2 pips, but like, which kind of seems like impossible, bro. Because if your entry's at 260, it's physically not possible. So I think it didn't go up by.
It didn't go up that much.
You could get slipped by 20 pips. Got to. I don't fucking know. Oh, Connor, we're being idiots, my friend.
Why?
Really?
What?
You guys are reading Wayne instead of Shaker, I think.
No. Red shakers, but
Oh, price never went there, but spreads. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, that's a cuck one. Mine is actually like that too. My entry's above. Yeah, my actual entry is sitting
one,
like
two.
just above the
Everyone
went
should
there.
be. Technically, everyone should be because of spread.
Yeah.
We got triggered in, but like, and the funny thing is, bro, I was looking yesterday. When it comes down, it literally doesn't put you in on spread, bro. Like you don't get triggered in from spread when it comes to a sell.
Oh yeah.
The sell,
Sell stop. You don't have to account for spread.
you don't have to account for spread because it doesn't. Spread doesn't fucking matter. It triggers you in place with the. What is it? Is that the bid price or the outcome? Whatever.
Pull out the baby pips. Jared, can you answer that?
Who said that?
When you set a sell stop, what triggers you in, the bid or the ask line?
The bid.
And when it's a bar stop,
Ask.
Ask.
jeez, okay. Wow, you know what?
Yeah, because most you get current
Most.
market-
Sorry.
You get current market value, which is the ask, right? And then you get in on bid, right? That's the bid would be the different. The spread is the difference between your ask and your bid, correct?
Mm.
So when you're buying into market, you're obviously paying bid because you're bidding to get into the market, and then for sells it's vice versa. Yo, I haven't researched this stuff in a while though.
Well, fuck it, we don't even know the answer, my friend. So.
That is the answer.
Bid to purchase.
I know, but I'm
So
saying we don't
bid
even
is-
know the answer. So that's like better than us not even knowing. Just
So, am I right, Con? Did you quickly Google it?
Oh no.
Let me quickly check. Let me not falsify information and get cancelled.
Cancelled for that.
my good god.
What's up?
Sorry, Instagram caught my attention.
Mine
Bid is the
too.
price of a forex trader is willing to sell a currency for. Ask price is the price the trader will buy a currency. Yes. So, yeah, I was correct. If you gonna buy in, you're paying the bid, but you get in at ask, and then if you're selling, you get in at the ask price.
Yeah.
Okay, chat, you hear that?
Listen, firstly, dopamine is bad for you with trading. Just
That's the only thing that those lessons that I used to give fucking made my knowledge like you cannot believe it. Somebody would ask you a dumb question, I didn't know the answer. Then I fucking Google it and shit, and then I know.
Yeah,
Right.
it sounds like you're saying ass.
Ask.
Ask.
Alright, ask.
Ass. Not ass.
Yeah,
Ass.
there's some shit you'll learn on baby pips, you know, which is really good, good knowledge to have. These are things that we should know in trading. But at the end of the day, like, before we spoke about it now, I would have been lying if I told you that I knew the difference between a bid and ask. I obviously know the difference, but I don't know which one's which.
Yes, but
But I
also
mean,
we
fuck,
know the
does that
difference
really
without knowing the
really
difference.
matter? You can still make money without knowing that.
Yeah, but like I say, we know the difference without knowing the difference. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we have a base understanding.
We know what's gonna do. Like we know a bar stop this is gonna trigger us in, and a sell stop this is, and like that's not really much more you need to know than that. But
Yeah.
like if you break it down into depth, you want to know exactly what it means.
And the difference between the two is obviously the spread and so on.
Yeah.
What's your break-even point? 168,500 is my break-even point.
Wait, and if I can remember correctly, last thing, if you buy into a market, right, you're selling it back to the market. But if you sell a market, then the broker buys back that position from you. Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Guys, to quote Alex Jones, I'm a retard. Don't take my advice or my knowledge.
Yeah, I'm also a retard. I don't know why you guys are here copying my trades.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
No. Did you see what I sent you on Instagram, God?
No, I'm gonna check now.
The response to that?
I'll look now. Came in late. What's the reason for that entry? Because of daily rejection. Okay, overall we are bullish here on GJ. We had a nice move up yesterday, and then we just had a little bit of a pullback phase. So you can see from these lows here at 165, we had a really nice push up. We've had a pullback. We had that strong 4-hour candle closure, and then obviously just not enough volume throughout the night. So we've been sitting here, but your previous 4-hour candle closed bullish, and the idea was here on the break of these previous 4-hour highs, we're anticipating price to move up. At least to your next resistance at 168,500. We are in pre-London, so anticipating this volume on the break of the highs.
We need to decide where else we're gonna read, bro. Because fucking hell, these beach days seem to not be working.
The library, dude.
Go where? When you wanna go?
There's actually a library in Beacon Bay.
Yeah, I don't want to go, but when are we gonna go? You're laughing at me.
No,
About the pharmacy.
I'm laughing at Jared.
I feel
Did Niku send you that?
No, I sent it to Niku.
Oh yeah. I'll screenshot the chats and send it to Niku so he's also in the loop.
Oh no, I was about to send it to him. 180 pips only. Come on, GJ. Not asking for much.
sus, fuck it. I knew I kept Jared around for a reason. Oh, so doers.
Master doers. What?
What? You know, Connor even started saying that because I said it so much.
Yes, yeah. No comment.
I don't even know what it meant. I just started saying it. But one day I found myself, I don't know what I was doing. I just like got irritated with something. It's like, what? I was like, oh fuck. I've been chilling with Nico too much.
He asked me at the time, what does it even mean? I'm like, it means God. He was like, oh.
Yes, Con, your Afrikaans is shocking, my friend. You. Hey.
Let me just mute myself before my laptop gets too close to my fish tank again.
Pushing. 30 minutes about to close. Very nice and strong here. We could see a bottom wick on the new 30 minute. Potentially retesting this previous resistance. I'm still anticipating price to fill this range. And especially now that we've got this, well, in 1 minute we should get a closure above resistance, which looks very good.
This one's for you, Wayne. Let's go, GJ. Let's go.
Top.
Let's just monitor for no top one, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, with the way it's pushing, it could close with no top wick. If it does, then I'm gonna close 75%. I think that's a decent approach.
I just don't like no top wick or bottom wick. Closes like that, that's perfect. What you thinking, Don? It's gonna close in 10.
As long as it has a top wick, I'm happy.
9. And there we go, top wick. 100%. Yeah, there's a bottom wick. That'll be good. We can just go up now. Don't have to create more bottom wick. One fucking tick.
Yeah, that looks fine. Like I say, we could just create a bottom wick, tap this previous resistance, and then move up. 15 minutes. I don't really want us to break that previous 15-minute low. But even if we do, the trade is still valid.
But I mean, if we have 30 minutes breaking new highs now and then previous 30, then might be a nice indication that we're going to drop.
Are you still experiencing anything funny with your MetaTrader when putting in the lots?
Yes, dude. New.
Yeah, I realized now my buy stop was like, I wanted to put in a 10 lot, and then it put in a 1.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on with it, because it's doing it with certain numbers. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I don't know what the
You
fuck's
can
going
enter
on.
half lots, 1 lots, but you can't enter 1.5 lot. What the fuck is how? I can't enter.
You gotta go type it in somewhere else and then copy paste it.
Like you have to click the size to like up like pluses.
Yeah, I think when I typed in 10, I put the 1, 0, and then it didn't like register the 0.
Would you have done if it was 100 lot, my friend?
Yeah.
Would you have done if it was 100 lot?
Oh, then I would have shat. I would have shat bricks.
It would have technically been down like a tiny bit and then came back up to profit.
Yeah, I would probably close my trade right here in 3 pips and call it a day.
100%. That driver shot ascension RG is nice, eh?
It's
The way
mad.
it sounds.
The sound of it.
You know that's a par 4, eh, Connor? And he landed on the green next to the fucking hole. Like, you know how good that driving shot is that he hit?
That's mad.
insane.
And it basically went in the hole and then bounced out, eh? Didn't it?
No. It went right past it. Like, right past it. I'm really not liking this 30.
It's early days. Still early days.
You know what I found cuck funny, dude? Is when I see like someone's like Instagram.
What?
I can't tell you. But so what was I saying? So when you see someone's Instagram post and like they're trying to like sell trading shit,
Yeah.
and you like see like their followers is like 10,000, and you go look at their likes, and their likes is only like 40 or 50. That cracks me up every time, dude.
It's too much, dude. It's
I
too
thought they
fucking
deleted
much.
the bots. I thought they deleted bots on Instagram, dude.
No, they don't.
But
They
I
don't. The
thought,
thing
nah,
is,
but
the
they
thing
did.
is, if someone has an account that looks exactly like mine, how are they gonna know like who's actually who? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
It's not like you upload your ID to Instagram.
Yeah, but surely they can monitor like they can just monitor like if who's like I don't know the account from zero built it up, didn't buy followers, etc.
Yeah,
etc.
it's easy to see, but I don't think they put in that effort. It's
No,
so
I
easy to
don't, but
see those accounts that like fake accounts. Go and look.
also post
They
all the
all
pictures
post all the
every
pictures on the same day. Yeah.
100%. And then the
But
last
also,
also like
they
nothing.
can't do it for like millions and millions and millions of people.
No,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. I thought they brought out a thing that deletes bot accounts because I heard that there's no more bot accounts. Aren't you? I read it somewhere, but maybe it was like a fake meme or something.
No, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one.
But there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh shit, I forgot. I knew there was something last night I saw on RG that I wanted to tell you about.
If Zuckerberg isn't careful, I'll short 2 of his stocks here. Just watch out.
How much? Tell me before you influence the market like that so I can also get in with them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Insider
please,
trading.
Don't leave us out of this.
Like Elon Musk, he sends a quick message quickly and then he sends a tweet afterwards. Didn't you know that?
Yeah.
Imagine, bro. Like, imagine I go into our WhatsApp group or so, I just go buy this quickly and then I go send a tweet and then boom, that thing skyrockets because of my tweet.
That's
Bro.
Nancy Pelosi.
I'm having that influence, dude.
That is mad.
That's
Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
Bitch.
Put her in jail, that chick.
Bro, she earns like,
Shit's
I can't remember
unfair.
exactly. It's $2 million a year, dude. And then just from her trading, she's up like 1.4 billion or something ridiculous like that.
Oh, that's just
What's her net worth?
that's just
Actually,
unfair, dude. That's corruption. That is literally corruption.
dude.
That's why when people say like South African government is corrupt, I say it's like that everywhere. It's literally like that
Oh.
everywhere.
She earns a salary of $223,000 a year, but she's worth 120 million.
My god.
Yes,
Imagine.
dude,
Something's not adding up.
bro.
Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. We are currently retesting this previous resistance. So a nice little bottom wick on the 30 minutes. We would want to see price come back up and break these highs. We also don't really want to see price break below the previous 15-minute candle.
Is previous 15 your managing point? What are you gonna manage?
Yeah, I think I'll close half if we break that low. I don't want to close half in a rush. You know, if we often break a 15-minute low and then continue to move up. This 30-minute could easily form a slightly steeper bottom wick and then continue moving up. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close.
That's an ugly 5 minutes. I just went there for the first time. This was more or less it was sitting before we got triggered in.
Yeah. GJ possible going to test 168.1.
It was cold, Connor. It was so cold to you.
It is quite chilly today.
Me too. Sorry, what's your spread on GJ, dude, at the moment?
Two,
Another
1.5, 2.
uh,
Actually, between 1.5 and 2.5 pips. Five-minute close, respecting our previous resistance.
Bro, my USDs was 15 spread, man.
15 pips.
15 spread. That's it's normally like 800 or 700 or 600 or whatever.
Jeez.
It was 15 for like a few seconds. I was watching. It was insane. Okay. Currency.
I'm gonna see how this 15-minute candle closes. If it closes bearish below 168.200, then I'm gonna close 50 to 75% of my position here.
The way it's pushing is just making me think it's just kind of doing it to like liquidity grab in a sense, but not liquidity grab. If that adds up.
Yeah.
Jared, I just heard.
Doing what?
I don't know. I just heard something. Jared, what's your spread on GJ?
On GJ? Let me check quickly. 1.3 pips.
Fluctuating or staying the same?
It's moving. 1.3, 1.7, 2, 1.9, and roughly around 2 pips, call it.
Yeah. I don't think my Forex funds have such bad spreads, but the thing is, like, when the market gets volatile, their spreads move a lot. Like, it doesn't keep still.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's not too nice.
Yeah, you can literally see their spreads jump on the chart. Fuck me.
Jesus.
I'm gonna close 50% right here. Close 50% at negative 17 pips.
Up on top.
Nah, what's up with MetaTrader? Won't even close my trade.
He's being a clown, my friend. And I told you I didn't like a fucking 30 minutes sitting at the top there. I hate it when it makes a baby wick just above the previous 30-minute high, dude. It scares me each time. It's like a fake out that wants to happen, and then sometimes it just drives through the high, runs up the way you want it to.
You're saying
And
like when it breaks the high and it doesn't drive?
Like you see on the 30-minute, you'll see it like broke the high, but like about 2 pips maybe.
Yeah.
Pips, and then it like sits there, it floats, and then retests that same high like once or twice. Like you just think straight away fake out. So then I get like, I'm like, fuck. You know?
We could come create a bottom wick for the 30 minutes and then continue moving up.
No. Just saying. We didn't really have a point to manage closing 50%.
Only place was that 15 minutes.
Yeah, but like that's a little bit close to call it already.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Maybe. Unless we are closed, I mean, it's like kind of the only next thing you could look at.
I just closed 50% because of the way it just dropped like that. So I don't know if it's gonna stop here.
Oh, 19 pips down. How far down did you close?
17.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty ugly 15-minute candle close, to be honest.
Bro, you see the 5 minutes, Sisa.
See the 5 minutes, Sisa.
That's
Okay,
an
now
ugly
we
fucking candle, bro. Sure, I think I know it's ugly too, bro.
Of the 4-hour, I mean, this is still valid. We're not breaking lows. Obviously, the hourly doesn't look the greatest. We wanted to see price drive as we broke this highs. We never.
Enter 200 lot there, please. Move us a bit.
Oh, I'm watching professional traders do what they do for a living. Also, professional traders. 5 minutes, Caesar.
Fuck.
Nah. I'm still an amateur that allows me to throw the word sister around, dude.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard that word in like fucking since pre-primary. Yeah?
Yeah, bro. You see that 5 minute? Look at that 5 minute. Your brain's gonna tell you the same word. Go look.
Yeah.
There's just some liquidity grab going on here. It's not what we. It's not gonna go down. Just wanted us to close half the position.
Yeah, literally.
DP at 19 pips, break even day.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Oh fuck, man.
We re-enter the other half above if it moves up. Yeah, we can see.
Not the worst plan in the world.
We'll have to see how the 30-minute candle closes. If we can push up a little bit more, get a bit stronger of an hourly candle close here, then potentially.
But listen, my friend, if that 5 minute breaks a new low, we have very big problems on our hands. This is gonna continue down on. Oh, Jesus. How do I speak? Why do I speak?
Yeah, you jinxed it now.
Just saw it, man. You can see it. Nothing. See how that guy's driving there? This is how this fucking thing's driving out.
We've already managed risk here, guys. Closed out half of my position. Currently, obviously, sitting in quite heavy drawdown.
You gonna close on the break of this 5 minutes, or you gonna wait for stop loss corner?
I'm not gonna close just yet. What I'm thinking is we might just come down, create a bottom wick here. Just a baby bottom wick for that previous 30.
And respect the highs of that 30. You can kind of respect the lows too, and then come back up. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to drop this candle up though before the hour closure. Sure. But I mean, it's not that bad drawdown, but 26, 27 pips. Bad. Unless we have some clown sitting here with 15% position in, then he's shitting his pants.
Best believe.
Yeah, cutting bricks now.
Well, you should have closed off at least.
Break of these 30 is you're gonna close a hole.
I'm holding it for now.
What, to stop loss?
Hey,
Okay.
Nico,
Stop loss only 8
don't
pips.
talk bad about my trade here, okay?
Well, it's coming back, sir. I know. You're just tickling the bottom there for a little bit. It likes teasing us. You know? Let's talk to it. As I'll speak to GJ, I'll speak to Gold. I think she's jealous. That's what's going on. Let me consult and talk to GJ. Okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not looking good. Managed risk here already.
Look whose phone is feeding, eh?
Feeding.
Can you hear the zzz? Can't you?
Bro,
It sounds
I'm
a bit more
muted,
yeah,
my friend.
it sounds a
You're
bit
in your
more
own
quiet now.
ears.
Now it's more quiet. Now that you've unmuted.
I was muted though.
I know.
Listen if I'm muted if you hear anything.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, now it's gone.
What were you hearing?
Like static.
Okay, maybe my phone was closed. Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry.
It's not alright, dude. It's irresponsible behavior.
Look in the mirror and fucking fight yourself.
Yeah, so we broke those lows. We've created a bottom wick for that previous 30. We didn't continue to drive down, otherwise we would have hit stops obviously. But I would like to see this candle give a nice push back up before the hourly close. Otherwise you're sitting with quite an ugly hourly candle here.
I believe next 5 minutes is gonna make or break us.
Yeah.
I think we'll make the hour. It's not that we're gonna get stopped up before hour or we'll be in a better position before next hour.
Check that 5-minute close, no bottom wick either. Yeah, it looks alright. Relatively alright.
Relatively alright. We can just stay 10 pips above our stops. That's a little bit more comfortable. Bro, like this 5 minutes is really irritating me if I look at it. It's like all that hard work for all those 5 minutes, but more, not 5 minutes, about 15 basically.
Oh yeah, literally.
But that 5 minutes is a very nice fake out, eh? Holy shit.
Yeah, if we re-break that low, it's probably gonna hit stops here.
Basically, where it just touched now is basically the last levels in the test. If this doesn't hold, it stops 100%.
Yeah.
What are you doing today? Jumping today?
Yeah, I probably will, Jim.
Why don't you join there for Virgin very soon?
I'm gonna go to the Beacon Bay Virgin, ask them about the membership where you can go to the different gyms, because I would like to have access to both.
No, but I'm gonna tell you now.
Just sign up to Planet Fitness, get a black tag.
What is that?
2 pips away from stops here. And stops hit.
This is a candle now, eh?
So manage risk close half at negative 17 pips, and then stops have been hit here.
40-foot candle now already. Jeez. This is why I don't want to trade GJ, bro. How the fuck does that make sense? I think broke the highest highs of every consolidation we were waiting for and didn't go up to test the other high before coming down. Like it didn't even test half of the previous highs we were looking at.
DGFX asks, can sell now.
Wait a little bit more, let it go down a little bit more, and then you sell.
I mean, look, sells below support at 167, 700 might not be too bad. But price is just in a range now, so I'd be careful within this range. Gold also just in a range at the moment. I was expecting gold to come down and tap back into 167, creating a bottom wick for the 4 hour. So not too much happening here at the moment. GJ, obviously, things are looking quite ugly. But yeah, anyway guys, I mean, I'm not going to take another trade here today. Like I was speaking about earlier on, you need to know when to walk away. So one loss, you know, that's fine. If I can walk away now and know that I can survive and be back tomorrow. So that's going to be me. Thank you so much guys for joining.
Oh yeah, shit. Thanks. Go and check you tomorrow. Eh?
Sure, check you.
Cheers. Bye.
Cool. Cheers everybody. Take it easy. Remember, CPI tomorrow. So expect to maybe see some ranging here on gold today. We can already see quite low volume. Alright. Cheers everybody.